All right. So I've chopped up, the ginger and the garlic, and the oil's now heating up. So what we are going to do right here and right now is that we are going to take our garlic and our ginger that we have minced up, and we are going to pour them in. So here's the idea. We're going to take our garlic and our ginger, we're going to pour that stuff in, try and scrape some off from the cutting board inside there. So we're going to pour it in, we're going to stir it around until it gets nice and fragrant. Then once we do that, we are going to add in, once it gets all nice and fragrant, we're going to add in some of the orange that we cut up, or we're going to add in the orange that we cut up. So first I'm going to add some water into here, a decent amount. That should be enough. Place it on the standard here. 1 second. There should be a, where is it? Where could it be? Here it is. The cap. Can never forget that. Stick that onto here. Turn this baby on. Make sure it's on top. Alright. Set the smoothie. When this is all blended up, what we do is we take this concoction here and we pour it into the sauce. That's our orange juice right there. I'm going to put this to the side for a little bit. I'm going to continue stirring this around for a bit longer. I'm going to continue stirring this around for a little bit longer. Okay. Now that I've stirred that up, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add I'm going to add 3.5 tablespoons of soy sauce into here. So that's this is one. Oh goodness. That's 1 spoon. Here's the 2nd spoon. And here's the 3rd spoon. I just added the 3rd spoon. Alright. So after adding in those 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, I'll stir it around a little bit more. After adding in those 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, I'm going to add in some brown sugar right now. So I'm going to add in some of this brown sugar. Just hang it over and shake it out a bit. That should be enough. I'll stir it around some more as we make the sauce. Once I mix in that brown sugar nice and well, add that for the sweetness to the orange sauce. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this grater. I'm going to use these oranges And I'm going to shred off the peel and shred off the orange zest and add it in. So this part I'm not going to be able to record it, or at least not too well. So I'm going to just put the phone aside right here. And alright, here we go. Wait out, wrong side. Okay. So now, as you can see, we've added in the orange zest from the peel. You take a look at the peels. Now, once we do that, and it's heating up nice, once we do that, we need to go and add in. Where did I place that stuff? Where did I place it? Distilled. There you are. We're going to place in some distilled white vinegar, about 3 teaspoons. You can see this is the second one going in. And finally, here is our third one. We add in the distilled vinegar to try and cool down the sauce, so that way, we add in the distilled vinegar, we stir it around, try and cool down the sauce, so that way we can do the final step here, which is to take the rest of the cornstarch here that we have, since we only have a small amount left. We're going to pour this cornstarch into this cup, shake out as much as we can. And we're going to make some cornstarch water. So just turn up the tap water a little bit, pour it in there, do that. And now what you want to do is that you want to stir this around so you get a nice consistency of cornstarch water. This is good enough for now, since pretty much all the cornstarch that we have. And now you take it and you pour it into the concoction. Now once we do that, we just stir this stuff around. We stir it around until the sauce goes from being all watery like this until it has a consistency thicker than syrup. So this will take a few minutes. This normally tends to take a while. But yeah, if you're watching this, Mr. Zakari, or Dr. Zakari, if you're watching this, I hope you give me that A+ for this. I hope this is good enough for those 20 points for the preparation. I hope it looks good at least, because once the chicken goes inside, it will. It'll look even better. So once this stuff has reached a certain consistency level, I'll be back for you. I'll be back on the video. I'll be back in the next part.